So welcome to the latest
All
episode of the
right.
Altar, baby. We getting in it live. We got Ben, we got Yimra, and we got the greatest guest since Marcel, the Luke man, Mr. M1911 or
Keep
1911,
in
Mm-hmm.
mind they're both black. That kind of
1911.
tracks.
All I right now. So, how you doing, baby?
Doing good.
Good.
Before we get started, first of all, I'd like to say a little thing about Delta Sniper, my
It's
nigga.
Memorial
Rest in
Day,
peace.
so we
Yeah.
gotta recognize him.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. I'll see you in the big respawn menu in the sky someday. Um, but yeah, that's all I got for him. He wouldn't have liked it to get too cringe or emotional. So
It already got a little too cringe after you just said like, "I'll see you in the big negaverse in the sky," and that's it. That's the
all
shit. I'm
right.
gonna wipe my camera
So
real quick and get real close. So obviously, as we went over before, I want you like we do the normal like, hey, you're an anarchist.
mhm.
How'd you become an anarchist thing? And Luke had told me, he's like, dude, it's gonna take like half the episode. I'm like, all right, well, if that's what you want to do,
Mhm.
I'll be like, I'm just gonna drink. I'm
Well,
gonna chill.
I've compressed it here. I've got my notes on paper here, so I'll try to get through that. But it's a little bit of a trip and a half. So
I'm testing the audience. So okay, well, with that, go ahead and do it.
all right. So starting off, like I've always had like a Wild West sort of mindset. You know what I mean? Um, but in the beginning, I was kind of like a conservative type of deal, like old school conservative. Had boomer parents, kind of, carried that on. And then as the years went on, things really started to change around 2016. The presidential election, had just gotten out of the military. I was pretty jaded about certain things. I won't get into what happened there. Some people know, some people don't, but I won't go into too much detail. Um, but pretty jaded. Uh, and the night of the presidential election, that was pretty interesting. Just the meme energy was unparalleled. I don't know if Ben, you remember that, right? You're the
I remember that. So I was
yeah.
working as a 911 dispatcher at the time, and I
Mhm.
remember
Sorry
when
in
they were
advance.
like counting at 8 p.m. when they were counting votes. Like there were
Mhm.
no calls, nothing was
Mhm.
going on. Everybody was at home watching. And as it
Mhm.
came out more that Trump like had a lead and then lost it and then got it back and then was holding it and kept holding it and kept holding it, like you could start to hear when certain units would call in and shit, you could like hear
Mhm.
it in their voice. And somebody would be like, 903, I'm on it. Or it'd be like 604. Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah, and you
Like
were
it
the
was everybody.
you you were the meme war veteran. Remember the shit posting that night? Yeah.
Oh god.
Do you still have
Yeah.
that hat?
Good old shit posting.
It's right there, man.
Hell yeah. Um, but anyway, so yeah, that happened, and I used to when back then, like politics and people's political leanings and everything like that, it didn't really matter. Like before that, it seemed like everybody could somewhat get along, just be friendly with each other. But there's a huge shift after that, and it destroyed a lot of relationships, friendships, and everything like that. And it was just such an interesting occurrence. So,
I like how like a lot of people became anarchists around the time I did. Like, what's going on here?
mhm,
It's very
yeah.
based.
Um, so moving on from that, after I had gotten out of the military, I wanted to be in some sort of law enforcement, not street cop, but more like local sheriff, U.S. Marshals type of thing. And due to the discharge I have from the military, I'm pretty much barred from any federal, state, local, any type of service like that. So it
Based.
kind of cucked
Very
it kind of
based.
cucked me over, but as the years went on, I started to realize how base that was. Um, yeah, uh, it was interesting because a few sheriff departments, like, they wouldn't even look at me, but the farthest I got along in the process was with the U.S. Marshals. Went out there to Georgia, did their physical and everything like that, and uh, I did really good on the physical. They had some fat dudes there, and they fucking like they barely passed, and here they are, like getting accepted, and just because of one little black eye on my record, even though like I could wipe the floor on these dudes, they were able to get in. So it's beyond me. They want some fat people in there that'll like freak out and shoot a dog or something.
They want
Whatever.
someone who will get a vaccination for a Krispy Kreme. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So after that, I started to get a little more jaded, and then I started seeing the classic ANCAP memes, the stuff like the sell your children to the diamond mines to buy anti-aircraft guns to protect the nap. And I always thought, hey, like those are pretty funny, but it's a pretty unrealistic ideology. Um, and then so moving on, after that, I was able to get into the private investigation sector, bail enforcement. So then I started to work with a lot of police and different agencies, and I started to see like how absolutely shit these people were. And
Yeah.
there was a few incidences where I won't get too into detail into the cases because some of them I'm still paranoid about. Um, there was one case in particular that involved a whole bunch of property managers, some corrupt police, and trafficking.
Some corrupt
And
police.
mhm, all of them, you mean?
Yeah.
Just say
More
nice.
so than usual, than the norm.
Yeah.
I think should be the point.
I had this epiphany at that moment, and I was like, you know what? If this was Ancapistan, I could fucking pop these people right now, and there would be no repercussion. Like, like there would be no repercussions, and like, what are they gonna send a private army after me? I'll kill them too if I die. Oh well. Um, but so yeah, and that's basically how I became a ANCAP. It's
Based
pretty
ANCAP.
condensed, but I'm more of like on the chaos spectrum of ANCAP. Like
Just
I
pro
don't give a
violence.
yeah, I just want to watch the world
Hell
burn.
yeah.
I just don't care anymore.
Well, props
So,
to
yeah.
props to being honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So
Okay. Well, that didn't take half the episode like I thought I was going to, so that's cool.
well, it was really condensed. I left out a lot of details.
So-
Oh, and another thing too is 90% of the reasons I do things is because for clout and because it's funny. And ANCAP is a very cloudy and funny ideology. So I'm like, yeah, that's my ideology.
Yep.
But
Oh, that's the one that'll
deep
make
down
people mad.
inside-
Yeah.
yeah, deep down inside,
Fuck 'em.
I still think that, you know, like in a Wild West town under different circumstances and different time period, I probably would have made a good small town sheriff in the Wild West or something. But circumstances are different, um, times are different, so uh, I have to be quote unquote the enemy. So,
Well, you are black, so
exactly.
be racist.
Yeah, and I was supposed to be in Sopranos, but I was born too late. So
My wife said I looked dirty today because I was too tan. How dare you? So, no, 'cause I really want to get in. I want to move from this to the flat, hollow Earth. Very excited to talk about
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Okay, so let me take a
For the
take a look at
listeners,
my-
when I would have put this episode up, He has got a multiple papers in his hand of notes of what I'm assuming is going to be the hollow Earth theory. It's going to be good.
Yeah. So a second.
Got my pencil for notes in my ear.
Yeah. So I
Let's go.
flat earthers, there's a lot of kernels of truth in there, but a lot of them I think are a controlled opposition, because it's like so outlandish, so retarded that it discounts the theory. But me, on the other hand, I'm base, and I came up with all of this on my own.
You're not retarded, you're
I
autistic. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in dreams. It's like that one Giga Chad thing where the soy was saying like the facts and data shows, and the Giga Chad was saying, I saw it in a dream. That's me. So I saw a lot of this in a dream, and I put it on paper, and I just started building up on it. So you have the Earth is the universe. The Earth is the center of the universe because it is the universe. So to start off with, the Earth is a super massive, unfathomably massive ice ball. So technically, the Earth isn't flat. Technically, the Earth is an unfathomably large ice ball. Um, but there is Earth ponds in there's Earth ponds, and they're separated by the South Pole ice wall. And but if you were to go into space, like right now, if you were to go into space, it would look just like a globe, and you would only see our Earth. This is because the Earth is metaphysically an unfathomably large ice ball. Um, our perception, due to just how our brains perceive the world, we see it as a globe if we were to go into space. And this is, I believe, God's natural defense mechanism to preventing us from going insane, because we would fucking lose it if an astronaut went out into space and saw it was all Ohio. I mean, flat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Could you imagine though?
Fuck, that would suck.
So that's God's natural defense mechanism, and what each pond is it's an alternate dimension, right? So if you were to travel across the South Pole ice wall and get to another pond, you wouldn't be able to tell it's an alternate dimension, because it would take thousands of years of traveling south to get to an Earth that is radically different from our own. So you could travel hundreds of years south and get to Earth ponds that, like, the only difference is a blade of grass grew somewhere else in a different country, for example.
Mm.
And this prevents us from trying to escape our current reality, our current existence, because you can't do it in your lifetime. It'd be impossible. So even right now, even if you cross the ice wall, you'd be in totally almost exactly the same Earth that you left, and nothing would change. So, but you wouldn't be able to tell from space. You'd only be able to tell if you were walking or traveling by a certain altitude. That altitude, I don't know where the cutoff is, but yeah. So that's it for the main part of it. It's metaphysically the universe. It's a giant ice ball with thousands of Earth ponds that are flat, scattered across the ice ball. So
I feel like I need to start smoking some weed. I'm gonna be real with you.
you Sure.
So
It
quick,
definitely helps.
I like we do these live shows, right? So we get like the
Mhm.
great questions because
Yeah.
one question is, does this mean we can't make fun of Aussies for being upside down anymore? I'd
Yes,
hope
we
Well,
not.
you can make fun of Aussies for like anything anyway because they're Anglos. So
Love it. As- but I like the real time shit posting happening because we got Paul A in the
Mhm.
chat with four
Yeah.
dimensionally the Earth is flat. And that just looks like a sphere in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Exactly.
I love it.
Big brain,
It's a,
whoever that is right there.
it's a
Yeah.
sprite that renders client side.
Yeah, right.
Like Doom.
Mhm.
Smells really shit right there. And then obviously got me Rick, my Rick, whatever in the chat saying like we haven't already gone insane. We've gone so insane that we're normal now, okay?
Oh yeah,
We're-
Yeah,
exactly.
we horseshoe theory all the way
We're
back
so
to
insane that the Joker thinks we're normal. Okay.
Oh my god.
When satanic pedophile scientists like tell you that this is all anti-science, uh I think we're pretty well adjusted compared to people like them. So
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, a lot of the funny stuff, like because you triggered me with the anti-science, right?
mhm.
The thing that gets me
Okay.
like, no, the joke is like that like we've been anti-science for the past
Mhm.
year, and now the science agrees with what we've been saying the past year.
Exactly.
So
So now we're pro
actually,
science.
yeah, we're like no, we
We're
were.
pro science now, baby.
Well, the science evolved when we were wrong originally, and now it's evolved again, and we were right the whole time. It's amazing how science works.
Science isn't real, it's concept, and that's why I'm a science denier.
I'm sorry, my
So-
Rick. I gotta say it real quick. My Rick, I'm sorry. If that's how you say it. Whatever. Continue.
Yeah. So that's why I'm a science denier, also because I'm based. But another reason I'm a science denier is because it makes people so mad and it's really fun.
It's the best way.
This is the best way. Oh, so speaking of which, didn't you want to bring up how you had some comments about this whole like lockdowns and like maskers and shit, right?
Oh yeah. So I was saying that if we had time, but hopefully
Um, we have
time.
plenty. We have plenty of time.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
I was at one point I was doing a lot of runs back and forth to the ER, and what we had to do was we were a contractor that would pick up people from the prison, take them to the hospital, and get them COVID tested and shit like that. Like they were just in the holding cell type of thing. So we would do these runs, and I was in and out of the ER all the time. Um, and I would get into a few scuffles. Uh, like a lot of people who were tested positive would cough in my face and all this shit like that, and nothing ever happened. Maybe that's just because I'm built different and I'm healthy, but nothing would ever happen. And I don't I don't doubt that like I believe the virus is real because my brother caught it. He almost died. Um, but I don't think it's nearly as contagious as everybody thinks.
It's really not.
Yeah, definitely not as contagious as everybody thinks it is. Um, Granted, there was other factors that led to my brother almost dying. Um, but it was really not a big deal.
How fat's your
And
brother?
yeah, he's pretty up there.
Okay,
So,
there we go.
yeah,
See,
exactly.
Doctor Matt rolling up, Moonlit Matt, sacrifice a motherfucker on the altar. Okay,
but like literally just be healthy. And it was cringe though because I wasn't wearing a mask the other day in the store, and one guy came up to me and said like, "Oh, good job, man. it's a good thing you got vaccinated, and then walked off. And I was like, what the fuck? I love masks. Um, but yeah, this whole thing is just a stress test, probably a stress test to see compliance, to make people weaker.
Yeah, I've heard people say that, like, and I get it at one point. Like, the other side, it's that the government, our government at least, is so incompetent as a whole. They'll look at this like, because if you really look at everything they did, like, you had multiple states like fucking be like, I'm gonna open up, I'm not gonna open up. So it's like at a federal level, it was a stress test to just basically prove, yeah, at federal level we can't do shit.
Yeah, which is pretty base, but
very base.
It happened, and people definitely tried to take advantage of it, take advantage of the situation to push their own agenda, which it was just another flu. So
just
you bet your ass the 37 Foxtrots, the PsyOps guys were just fucking like writing down everything that was going on. Like, this will be good to use for later. Well, this is great information.
Great.
The PsyOps divisions in the Army are just like, perfect, great. What did they do? They ride it? Perfect. Okay.
I was about to reference my fucking Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about meme made the other day? Because I was actually making it when I was talking. I was doing a sound check with Luke the other day.
Oh, I started to go schizo on you, and you had to stop me. You wanted to save it for the podcast.
What do you mean you're going schizo on me?
I was just starting to say all that shit about Israel and everything.
Yes, that's right. No.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't call it schizo. I was just like, no, save it. I mean, because Yimra, he loves to talk about the Israel-Palestine conflict. Like, me and Ben keep telling him, hey man,
it's Luke.
Like,
Luke can talk about anything. If he wants to talk about the Twink Death Cult, then that's great too.
Luke's got an actual business plan.
We'll get to that.
That he already had. When we were doing sound check, Luke was like, yeah, so I've got the business plan for like Yimmer's Twink harem. And I'm like, I didn't even ask for this. He said, don't worry, Yimmer's going to want to know. I'm like, that's a little weird. But whatever, we'll talk about it.
First of all, Yimra, you know what that W behind you stands for?
Always
on
winning?
Your wall? No, it
winning.
stands for wig snatched. And that's about to be you after I hand you this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
So,
oh my god.
So go ahead, get one of these and replace that W and put this up on your
wall. No, I got you. You can snatch this wig right fucking now, bro. I got that ready. Got the fucking stiletto
fucked up episode of Sesame Street ever.
All right, wait, hold on.
Holy shit.
Okay, after that, now.
Do I go now? Do I leave? Does he become a doll? Like, what happened?
Yeah, you're for the rest of this episode, you're the guest. And actually, Luke's the main host now. Like, there's no co-host. Like, we're all actually guests. I don't even know what happened.
God damn it!
All right, so we got
Well, no, I'm pretty autistic, so you'll still need to host to kind of keep me in check. So
I'll try to do that. So we got a question.
All right.
Do you think logistics will return to some level of pre-COVID levels, or will it get worse?
Oh, no, it'll never go back to normal. So.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
You're saying logistics, like just a general
some level,
industry
like
of like things coming
some
coming
level
to?
of pre-COVID.
Like logistics, as in truckers and Amazon packages.
I would think just like the regular supply of stuff or whatever, like lumber. I guess.
Well,
maybe
that's already somewhat back to normal.
Yeah, a lot of stuff
like I was gonna say, a lot of stuff's gonna probably need time to jump back. I mean, I will keep bringing up the chip shortage because of the constant conversation with anybody I'm talking to ask about cars. Like that is so bad right now that every single dealership is so fucked that I feel like I talked about the chip shortage like 12 times.
No, everybody just got super smart and doesn't want to go to car dealerships.
Yeah, no, everyone actually got their shit into gear. Like, hey, maybe I shouldn't lease a new car. I can just extend this one for like another year, and I'll just wait till I get what I want. Or even better yet,
I just want to pass out autopilot in Tesla, and get a crash. Yeah, because the used car prices are going to go up. Yeah, well, I'm coming out right now. I'm a fag and I want a fucking Tesla. Then I'm gonna
All right,
fucking
queer.
I'm gonna raw
Massive
you.
L.
Raw you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, unless that thing has a machine gun on top of it, kind of cool. Not gonna
Ooh,
lie.
dude, auto machine. Could you imagine your autopilot
like
taking
you
a
have
nap?
you can control
You hit a
if
blunt,
Tesla
right?
had a military vehicle where you can control it for that gay ass fucking 20-foot iPad with the like the little machine gun throttle thing.
Oh, wait,
Then I'll give them one.
Hold on. That looks like the sequel to Heat Diamond Heist with an all Jew cast.
It's just a Seinfeld if just fucking Heat and Seinfeld mixed together into one
Oh
thing.
my god.
He'd be Jewish Robert De
Megaverse
Niro, who isn't even
episode.
that Italian anyways.
Yimra,
yeah.
for the love of God, please stop
Yeah.
being horny for the tall, evil resident.
No.
You know what? I'm not even horny for. I've even said this. The only person that I care about in that game was Heisenberg. That dude was base as fuck.
Mm.
But the memes about people
Luckily-
being horny for are very funny. I'm not into tall builds.
Luckily,
It's too much to
I've
work
never
with.
even played it. I've just seen your posts, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
well
don't
they're
think
so
I'm gonna
funny.
play
I don't know
that.
what to tell you.
I just like all the meme. I just live for the memes. I already ruined the end of that game for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we just need we need a soy jack edit of a guy like
what we
freaking out
talked
on
about.
Resident Evil 8. It's
I
so
think it's
tall.
last episode I brought it up. I'm like, what really ruined the game for me was just seeing how bad Yimra was at it. I'm like, if I gotta watch this, like, why would I ever? I'm not gonna play this game. Like the Let's Play experience just ruined for me. I'm saying.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all.
I
That's
was
all
even
the
drunk on that one,
entertainment you
too.
need.
Yeah.
Listen, if an Italian can kill a bunch of vampire werewolves, then who can? We're the true enemies of vampires. You know, sunlight. We wear too much silver, garlic. You know, forget about it.
Yeah, so when I was like,
That's
Luke keeps
pretty
moving
epic.
his lips like he's concealing a suicide capsule. Yeah, this is like that Bond movie, that one dude from No Country for Old Men.
Mm-hmm.
Except is that what race is that guy, by the way? We're talking about.
He is Spanish. He's from
He's
Spain.
Spanish? Okay.
He,
So you're
he
like-
is a actor from Spain.
Anton Sugar.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember his actual name at the moment,
Same.
but he is Spanish. He is from Spain.
Yeah, but the
Like, that's
cyanide
a guar- like,
pill
that's
can
the
kill
thing I
him.
know.
And just like that, if you got a cyanide pill in your mouth, Luke, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to kill you. You're just going to be in a lot of pain. And it's going to make a
Mhm.
great episode.
Yeah, but I'll get a
Bite it.
pretty epic scar. So
Yeah, but then Anton Chigurh's character was kind of like a little bit gay because he hit on James Bond. And he was like, "Oh, Mr. Bond."
Oh,
Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with being a little bit gay? Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah,
I mean, it'd be a little weird for Luke. I don't know. I don't know if it fits in his vibe.
yeah. I'm
Only
pretty
in a
homophobic.
threatening way he could be gay. If it involves terrifying somebody with the thought of getting ripped and sharded from that schmeat.
Yeah, just to assert my dominance, like in Sicario.
Yeah, it's like a prison thing. It's
Yeah.
not like he's gay for doing it. It's more of like it's a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I thought all of that
I'm
off the
just
top of
gay
my
to be
head, which
gay.
means I need help.
It's just establishing a hierarchy. That's all.
So let's talk about
We'll get about it.
no, you know what's funny is we completely diverted from the whole Jewish thing. Yimra did it. For a second, I forgot. I've been drinking.
What?
But
Yimra is an agent of the IDF secret.
yeah, I'm coming.
Oh wait,
for you.
actually,
And I'm
that brings up
coming on you.
brings up something that's a little bit funny to talk about. Where I was
Javier Bardem or whatever is the guy's name from.
Javier
Dose.
Bardem,
yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
Thank you, Noche.
A quick little tidbit. I was
Oh, quick! I'm gonna grab a
dating a
beer.
dude. All right.
No,
he
no.
doesn't need to
You
hear
continue. You were dating a dude. Yeah,
Okay.
no surprise.
this. No, it was a Jewish girl. She produces movies and shit. And
Was it Sarah Silverman?
no, thank God. Oh,
A Jewish girl that produces movies. The
Yeah,
the
she was a
jokes
producer.
write themselves.
no,
It's
of
like
course.
a Jewish guy who sells diamonds. Like fuck.
But I was buying her a couple of gifts because Hanukkah was coming up, and she's not like heavy practicing, but her parents are. She still like goes to synagogue every once in a while, kind of thing. Most like half-ass Christians do, like they go to church like once a year. And then I was buying a couple little things, and I was like, oh, it's a little cute little like Hanukkah like little like tchotchke or whatever. And I went to the register, and it's like, oh, this is very nice. Are you Jewish? And I was just standing there, and my jewelry wasn't showing, and I was like, I can probably get a discount to say yes. So I said, yeah, I am. And she was like, oh, really? You look like a Palestinian Jew. And I was like, oh my god.
Oh, do I? Okay.
And I think about that every once in a while, where I'm like, damn, this woman clocked me really hard from the nose, huh? It's a Roman nose, Sicilian nose.
I would just like to comment real quick. You tried to identify as a Jew in order to get a discount from a Jewish store clerk. Like, that was never going to work.
No, it was worth it. It was worth a try.
Yeah, you look like a Palestinian Jew,
anymore, obviously.
And they pull out the Glock. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give the win on that for the Jews. So, but anyway, I got this here about Israel. So first of all, I don't care about Palestine or Israel. I hate Israel because I'm racist. So first of all, let's get that out of the way.
Okay. You're like, I'm racist, but I'm not anti-Semitic. Okay, so let's get that straight out. Straight out, Pete.
So, like, because have you even ever met a Palestinian? Those guys will make you question like your loyalty. But anyway, so the Jews.
You've just met a Palestinian, so how do you? I mean, he's right there.
Yimra, you're getting scalped so much. You need to just shave your hair.
Bro, I got the nicest hair. It's be the best scalping you'll ever see. Look at this. Natural wave. Don't even have to do anything for that.
So the Jews that are in Israel right now, they are the illegitimate Hebrews. These are the Jews that were constantly disobeying God, sacrificing the golden calf, and were wandering around in the wilderness. And they are the illegitimate Hebrews in Israel. The real Hebrews that belong in Israel are long lost. They might even be gone. I don't know. They might be living in Shambhala, but they were the lost tribe of Hebrews, and they were African. And I'm being totally unironic right now. So I believe this. Do I have any proof for it? No. I just believe it because it's based.
It came to me in a dream.
It came to you in a dream.
I wish I need to have that the fuck is his name? Dr. Manhattan. Watch this, like, what's your source? I am the source.
So Palestine and Israel fighting each other, it's literally like that one image, two fags fighting .png. So
Luke, you wild for that one.
So that's all I got on Israel.
I like how I just noticed your mug, by the way, which has probably come up like 15 times.
Yeah, I'm trying to get good angles of it in the shot so everybody could see it.
Luke is a less belligerent black Israelite. Less?
I saw his mug. I had to bring in my mug as well, which is, I'm just gonna read backwards. It says, "Don't talk to me until I fucked your wife."
Okay, you're definitely not invited to my house now. Under false pretenses.
I'm gonna fuck you. We already agreed on this.
It's the Trojan horse. Yimra's coming here to bottom.
To me until I fucked your husband.
Yeah, right. Yimra's trying to come here to
bottom.
my next one.
Yimra,
me and my girl boss will have to have these.
Yimra, just take a Sharpie and cross out wife and put it.
I got you. Wait, I got you. I think I can try something. This doesn't stick. I don't have any sticky notes over here.
Why the fuck not?
I used to when I was working.
Oh, so I was gonna get in my Mickey romper for this episode. My wife's like, "You better not spill on that. That's supposed to last till summer." It's like she's like, I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, and I would have spilled on it because I just drooled all over myself because I was thinking about Yimra naked, right? I'm like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" So like she was like, I was going downstairs to go grab beers because it was like 5 minutes before we were supposed to start and shit. And Ben was like 10 minutes late anyway. Who gives a shit?
Of course.
No one's saying anything. No one's saying anything. I'm not.
Hey.
But I was like,
It's fucking
I was
time.
like, like rush downstairs get beers and shit, and like my shit was in the dryer. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get my outfit on, my fucking romper. She's like, you're not wearing that because if you spill on it and be mad, if you don't stay in it, don't ruin it. I'm like, fine, I'm just gonna be in my fucking pajamas, shit, straight hoeing it up, straight hoeing up on the internet. And Luke's looking
is
too
it John
bad.
out right now?
You fucking slut.
Is the John out right now?
Yeah, is your John out right now?
No, it's not. John is not out.
Could it
He
be?
had to
Can it
look.
be?
He had to check.
Check. The John's hard right now, baby. You know what I mean?
All right.
You know what I
Well, what's stopping you from showing it?
The fact that I was joking, and what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah.
God damn it!
Luke's
so
too
close.
underage for me.
Ben, show us your dick. Are you circumcised or not? Let's find out.
Yes.
Wait, you're circumcised? Oh yeah, you would be. I forgot for a second. I'm like, why would
stay
you?
away? You stay
why
away
would you
from my
be-
penis.
Why would you be circumcised? I don't
We're gonna-
understand.
We're gonna reattach it. All right, buddy.
No, you stay away from my penis.
We're gonna find the rabbi who took it. All right, he sucked it off with his fucking teeth.
It wasn't
This was
taken
a
by a
horrible
rabbi. It was
mistake.
taken by a fucking white coat.
White coat.
Just the same.
Oh, so
The rabbis
it was
they
white coat
carry them all.
rabbi.
Right?
So when should we start executing doctors?
Now. Let's go.
Perfect.
It was taken by a rabbi and sold to the elites, Hollywood pedos. They
for
ate it,
facial
and
moisturizer.
They
And it was
probably
served as
got on a,
calamari.
yeah, exactly.
These onion rings taste kind of funny, don't you think, Lady Gaga?
We
Oh yeah, I need to figure out how to do the because I'm just going in. I'm like, wait, what else did Luke want to talk about when we're doing this? I don't remember. I think it was actually
oh yeah, the fucking the blood of children.
Lil Nas X or whatever his name is. What's that in his shoes? Was it the blood of children?
Yeah, the blood of children.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a you take all these ancient societies, right? And their shamans and all this shit would take hallucinogenics, and they would see their quote unquote god, and their god would say like, hey, sacrifice your baby and eat your children, eat their foreskin, and your crops will grow and you'll live long. And so
Based.
that's what they did. So those quote unquote gods was just satanic entities. They were demons. And so how does Satan play that game in modern Western society? Because I tell people the devil's greatest victory in modern Western society is making people think that he doesn't exist. So how do you get people to eat foreskin, drink blood, and sacrifice their children in a modern society that worships science? Nobody's going to be on board with that. Well, you get all the elites and scientists that go to Bohemian Grove, the island, the Epstein Island, wherever, and take hallucinogenics and see aliens or their spirit guides or whatever they see, and they come to them and they're like, hey, I'm gonna tell you the secret for these like scientific advancements and how to live longer and everything like that. So they're like, okay, we have this knowledge, we need to put it into action somehow. Well, how do they do that? They spin it as oh, it's science, it's women's rights, and that's how they devalue it. They devalue the children. They devalue the like, making people think that just drinking blood is normal. So you get these legit fucking vampires that start to spin it as it's all science. There's nothing mystical or crazy about it. It's all women's rights and all that shit. And
Of course.
bam, you just got a modern Western society that worships science on board with drinking blood and sacrificing children.
Hmm.
Just like that. You didn't even have to do the whole like very oblivious temple worshiping gods and sacrificing thing going.
Jesus. Well, that's it. Well, I think the real power to all that is making it seem like more people are doing it than it actually is. Because that's all a lot of
definitely.
Like a lot of it is like, well, like with Antifa or Proud Boys. Like this is like outside of the elite pedophile blood drinking shit, right? But everyone's like, you see a fucking article about Proud Boys or like Antifa from Final Fantasy VII remake. But it's like you're thinking there's like a bunch of people doing this. You're like, oh, this is normal. Like, oh, this is gonna change everything, right? And then you're like, it's like 400 people total globally. 400 people. That's fucking nothing. But if you get those numbers, and you got to remember, there's not that many elites, right? So in Minecraft, is it Bedrock Minecraft or Java? I don't know what it is. What's the difference?
Bedrock.
There's Bedrock Minecraft and there's Java Minecraft or something.
I don't know. I'm a Roblox player because
because you're based in Red Pill. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
right about the second. I guess there's like two versions of Minecraft. Anyways, I think the Bedrock version of Minecraft is the one where you want to hunt elites down because there's more of us than them. So in that version of Minecraft, Bedrock, you can only go so deep before you hit you can't dig any further. So yeah,
we missed a huge opportunity with that too. All the elites and all the celebrities were just like chilling at home by themselves with nobody around because of COVID.
There's the feds.
Yeah, they're coming for you. In Minecraft's not good enough anymore.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely a vocal minority with the power of internet and social media. It makes it seem more prevalent than it is. But there is like when it's along the lines of crypto eugenics as well. So not only the sacrificing the babies, it goes into it's not so much just for the elites, just for them to drink blood. It's more of like a large human sacrifice to Satan, and that's what a lot of the what all the abortions are and shit like that. It's a huge sacrifice to Satan, and it's one of the reasons that an ANCAP society in this country where everything goes to chaos, in my opinion, could only happen in our lifetime if there was some sort of global or countrywide catastrophe. Like for example, Yellowstone, that would definitely set into motion the collapse.
I wouldn't see an ANCAP, like there's no way an ANCAP society would come from that.
Well, not a whole society, but more like pockets of it.
Pockets like around me, maybe, because I'd execute everyone that didn't agree with me.
Exactly. But it would definitely
be the change you want to see in the world.
Be the start that it would take a long time to get everything like back to structure. But the reason things like this don't happen is because these motherfuckers are metaphorically sacrificing all these children to the volcano to keep it from erupting.
Yeah.
So that's my belief. I don't care what anybody else says. So yeah.
Make sure I didn't wake up my kids from my obnoxious laughing. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. It's like it'll be like The Walking Dead. I'll be like, Carl, get back in the house. And my son will be like, my name's Jake. I'm like, what did I tell you to do? Boy, got the walkers out here.
Boy,
Don't you see? We are the Walking Dead. The power's back on, Dad. It was only out for 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm doing stuff.
I'm doing stuff, things.
But you definitely see how people like how weak and dependent people have become, because it's like it would be so based if, like, I don't know, all the satellites blew up or an EMP happened and the internet just turned off, because so many
Ace
people
Combat
would
7,
get,
baby.
yeah, exactly. So many people would get vetted.
Yeah.
Just right there.
Oh.
There's in this society, there's so many people that wouldn't survive past a few weeks without
Oh yeah.
something like Amazon or so it would definitely be a test of survival of the fittest. And
My thing with that, I think it's like basically
Mhm.
people in the bigger cities, right? It'd be
Yeah.
over. Like out
Oh,
by
yeah.
me and shit,
Mhm.
be fine, right? Because I'm in the
Mhm.
South. Like, well, I mean, like not even just the South, like the smaller shit, like cities, towns, communities that are more intertwined with each other, like more like churches and shit.
Oh yeah.
They get together,
Mhm.
they would survive anything.
Mhm.
No one dude in the chat says, "Remember Chaz in Seattle?"
Yeah.
I want 1,000 of those. I want 1,000 of those to happen across the U.S. But unironically,
That means free guns, baby. You just steal them from those fucking
I don't
idiots.
know if he was serious or not. But unironically, yes, I would love thousands of those, because then they'd figure it out. Like, okay, well, so far it's not working out, but we don't want a government, so let's figure out how to get this shit going.
Yeah, ones with actual competent people involved, and not just a bunch of douchebags.
Mhm.
Like this one, a lot of people would kill themselves without the internet for sure. Well, yeah, that was the Middle Ages.
I mean,
They
yeah,
didn't
where
have
am I gonna
internet.
show my
They fucked their shit
selfies? I'm
up.
gonna have to be like Kim Jong Un and like just post my picture up on like a Cadillac or something and drive it through whatever fucking town I take over.
Dude, what was that meme? Like
good-looking
when you
charisma.
post a fire selfie to Instagram, then you forget your country doesn't have internet.
It's gonna be literally me once I start running the things out here in the feng shui apocalypse.
The North Koreans would definitely survive all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean they basically are running on.
yeah.
like,
You need Kim Jong Un.
they're like on battery saver mode as is when your phone's on like below 10%. You know,
how
they're
long?
fine.
How long do you think?
Well, not fine, but yeah.
As a food source, Kim Jong Un would last for all North Koreans.
I don't know.
That double
North
stuffed
Korea-
motherfucker, that Michelin man looking
He's
motherfucker.
like quadruple stuffed. Like that's like if you were buying
that
Oreo,
fucking supersized me looking ass.
like that's the American Oreo of how stuffed he is.
Can you round that up one more time, please?
Yeah, 2,
Can you round that up one more time for me, though, please?
3.
Thank you. But if you don't mind, could you round that up one more time for me, please?
6, 9, 4, 20. All right, we're done.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
I'm gonna play this game. Like that.
Nice.
I like how you round those. Like you asked those people to round up to 2. That was it. All you wanted. What it seemed. Or like 1.
Yeah, no one. Only like one person did. It was way too late. And then other people were like, "Oh my god, you're so stupid." You said math. Like, are you not aware I'm trying to be funny and you're just like a math loser?
So let's
Go fuck your calculator, nerd.
because we got man, this is like I like this whole day for me has been dragging on because I've been like waiting for Luke, and I'm like we still got like a good 10 minutes. So Luke, what do you want to talk about, baby? What do you want to do? You want to talk?
I don't know.
How's your girlfriend? Are you still you guys still together?
Yeah,
Word.
How's the white woman
Doing
treating
nice.
you?
doing pretty good. She lets me wear whatever I want on podcasts, so I'd say that's pretty based, unlike somebody else here.
I would divorce her in that case. Like I would marry her to divorce her if she had any say right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could be not wearing pants right now for all you know.
Oh, what was?
You're not wearing pants.
Hey, real quick, what was her? What was her?
Maybe.
What's her Tumblr URL again? I gotta look it up.
Racist virgin GF something like that.
Yeah,
retard.
what's the latest one? Because she's like, it's like every time I go to reblog anything, it's like it's deactivated, deleted.
Wait, do you guys
No,
like actually
definitely.
hang out in person, or is this still like an ongoing meme? I'm confused. Still.
Well,
I'm gonna ask.
we're gonna be meeting up here pretty soon, so
Oh, okay.
just a lot of just a lot of stuff
Ooh,
has been
Benno's Minnesota.
going on.
Okay.
So
I wanted to ask that at the right time. I found the right time, I
Mhm.
suppose. I was curious, like, is this just like a really like strong, like good meme, or like is something actually happened? Somebody like, doing the fucking like twist twango on the bed or something.
What state does
It-
she
it-
live in?
it is funny. I won't go into the state, but it's
What
on the
country does
East
she live
Coast,
in?
So here in the U.S.
All right, go base.
on the
Very good.
on the East Coast.
Mm.
But that's just one of the memes, Yimra. Is it so unbelievable that just like nobody will ever be able to truly accept
Exactly.
it.
So we'll delete
it-
this portion for later.
Mhm.
Does she have feet though?
We don't know.
Die.
Okay.
Hey, that's real questions. Well, she is blonde, so you made the right choice. Is she blonde or brunette?
Blonde.
If she's come on, crazy white
Good man, good
woman.
man.
You know she's blonde. Come on, get real.
Yeah.
Ugh. I wouldn't say blonde is my
Funny
type.
story.
I'm
I was
not gonna
like-
complain. That's all I'm saying.
I was like with my wife. I'm like, babe, why are you so crazy and shit? I'm like, you're a brunette. She's like, I'm dirty blonde. I'm like, holy fuck.
Oh,
Whoa,
shit.
hey.
hey, oh.
I'm like, yo, can we get those divorce papers real quick?
On
And she's like,
Google.
what? I'm like, nothing.
God.
Like up there right now, she's like, I heard everything you said. And I'm sharpening the knife.
Yeah, she better make it pretty dull because I'm gonna fuck the wound, baby.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Okay.
Yimra.
Okay.
Yimra, for the love of God.
Yeah.
You're too damn horny.
Yeah,
Please,
you
Yimra.
really are, dude. You really are.
Please,
Yeah,
Yimra.
Yeah.
Somebody
Once
get the
once
bomb.
this starts becoming an once old Putney gets in, man, it's over.
And I'm hoping that as we're getting to the end of this, right? I'm hoping that I corrected my audio as well, because last week, right? Like I was super quiet on the YouTube video, right? And everyone else is super loud. I guess there's something with like shit, like whatever. So like I adjusted it. I'm hoping everything's good now. So we'll see. But Ben, I want this included
Yes.
in the episode. I want you to immediately, when we stop, send the audio track you got to me.
Okay, all right.
Just in case. But,
I did actually record, so yeah.
I'm surprised anyone did anything. It's because of the rush. I think we need to start at like 9 anyway. But all right, well, we got like 8 minutes left to do whatever,
Word.
which is amazing. Like I thought Hollow Earth was gonna take the whole thing up.
Oh yeah, no. We I spent all day just trying to condense it into a palatable form, translate it from my schizo mind fantasies to the paper. So
Could you ask Luke like my what the fuck? Could you ask Luke to like my meme, please? Oh, if he liked my meme.
I was gonna say that's like
shit.
asking people to like your Insta. You're a fucking asshole if you do.
Yeah.
That's different.
who's that?
No Shay.
Nigga, I
Oh,
don't even know who
Shay.
that is. Let me see the chat.
No Shay in the
Is
chat.
the chat in Discord?
Shay
No,
like remakes his
no,
blog
it's-
like
this is
once
the-
a month. I
this-
don't think he gets deleted. I think he just changes it.
This is the YouTube chat, not the Discord chat.
Oh, okay.
The YouTube
That's
chat.
gay.
Oh, okay.
YouTube
So-
chat's gay.
Oh yeah, there's a tube
Sorry,
involved, so
YouTube
it's
users,
gay,
but you're
so-
gay.
No shade. What's his URL?
I don't know, yo,
Bro,
no-
it changes like once a month. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna need a moment to find. I don't know if he's
'Cause-
replied or liked anything from me recently. So I
Because
have to check.
I don't know who half my mutuals are. I don't care who half of you people are. I just go on there. I see funny picture, I repost like
Yeah.
like the neuron activation monkey.
based.
Simple as.
Simple
I have
as.
the blog name here, but it's gonna be very hard to pronounce because I don't speak like old like Mayan.
Mhm.
Onyx Solto Pectaxinzime.
It's,
It starts
it's
with Onyx.
IXACA.
ONIX.
This is the
I
consistent
I
one.
butchered the shit out of that, but
who
follows me? What the fuck?
I don't
Rings
know.
a bell.
What?
Rings a bell.
Rings a bell.
It's a coddle twirly.
I see a million funny pictures a day. So
Okay. No, you're fine.
I Google funny
Oh,
image,
man.
1 million result.
Yeah, right. He says,
It's like that one meme.
he has responded that it's understandable and respectable. So you're good.
Yep.
So you know what?
Oh,
I'm just
God.
gonna I'm gonna start doing these gay closeouts. How about that? So Ben,
Gay what outs?
gay closeouts, right? Like you're closing out an asshole or something. I don't know. Whatever the gays do. I'm not Yemmer knows more than me about this. Ben a little more
I
than
actually
him.
do not.
Whatever.
For once, I'm lost.
What's up?
Or you close out like you guys want to plug your Instagrams?
Sure. Sabo underscore.
I'm not letting people
Shalom.
know my Instagram.
Hit me up.
Yeah,
Faggots.
that's why I don't add you back on my my public Instagram. All right, so Luke, you got anything?
Well, yeah. I mean, that one's like an
No.
Instagram I use for like people I actually know very well.
I
from
am
Tumblr.
again very based, so I don't have any social media other than Tumblr.
Well, you don't know how to build a computer because you're retarded in that
Exactly.
sense, so it's
Mhm.
fine. It's okay. We talked about this a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, if
You
you
should see. Oh, go ahead.
no, you go. You're good. You good?
Oh yeah, you should see the scuffed setup I made to hold up my phone. It's an AR-15 gunsmithing upper receiver block tool, and then I stuck a selfie stick
For
in
the
it.
love of God, take a picture
And
of
I
that. If you could figure it out,
Yeah.
take a picture of
Please.
that
We need to.
Yeah.
with something else,
hmm
and then send that to me so I can
Yeah,
attach this to
okay,
the
I
episode in
will.
some way. I'll make it the thumbnail. All right, so you can catch Luke on so his current URL is
Current for like the next 2 days.
yeah, no, let me finish. M1911's dash 35.
Up to 35.
By the time you listen to this, it's gonna be dash 43. So we just keep about there. Play with the numbers, plus or minus one, and then
And
Yimra.
keep
Yeah,
keep
usually
an
they delete
eye
on
out
Mondays,
for,
don't they?
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for the Niggaverse comic that'll be dropping soon. So
Ooh.
uh,
Okay.
first
Yeah, so-
episode.
Real quick, what would our roles be in the Niggaverse? Where are we?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
so-
let's finish
so
into that
Ben,
for sure.
Ben, you are the Bane-esque arms dealer in the Niggaverse.
Based.
You trade with blood diamonds. You Alter, you are the Joker type character
Of course.
because you're the most normal one here.
You want to know?
Um,
Well, yeah, because I'm normal compared to everyone here. Go on.
and Yimra,
Do
you're just his sidekick. Oh no,
That's
Yimra,
fair, I'll
you're
take
the I remember. I don't know if you were too drunk, but remember that Niggaverse post I made where you're like you're the owner of Tony's Pizzeria in the Mafia.
Oh, this
It's
had to
my
be a while ago
pizzeria.
because I vaguely remember
We're
something
gonna
like
find
that.
Tony.
Wasn't I
I'll
photoshopped
go-
in like my face onto something?
Yeah, I'll go through your blog, but I think you were too hammered to remember it. But you are the
Bro.
you killed you killed Big Tony, and now you're the owner of Tony's Pizzeria in the Niggaverse.
Mhm.
So
Perfect.
that's your Niggaverse role.
The redacted verse.
The redacted verse.
That's we've come full circle.
I like how I said it like 2 weeks ago and I got yelled at and we all just dropped it multiple times.
No, you did. You
guys
you
dropped
did
it.
the
I'm
hard
playing
R.
smart.
You did hard R.
Yeah,
that was
so what
fucked
if I
up.
did the hard R?
Oh,
YouTube doesn't
I-
differentiate.
And
I like having a job.
I like the
That's
joke.
just more based. That's just more
and
based.
I like the joke right after. You're like, okay, so now Biden gives the Edward pass, and I was like, I'm just gonna ignore this comment.
wait, we can't say the hard R on your YouTube.
You can.
No,
We
you
can.
can.
Nigger,
You
nigger,
can.
nigger.
Yo,
Exactly.
can you sing me that
Okay.
song real quick?
Okay.
That one song that I think it starts with the N-word. Or go on. Hit me with it.
Someone made a rap cover of
Oh no!
Alabama
Shut up, everyone! Shut up!
Redacted.
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! Luke,
Okay.
do you know that song? I really miss my. You know that one. That joke song.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
just
I do.
I want to go out. I think Delta Sniper would really appreciate this. just sing a brief verse from that, and we're gonna call it. Okay.
Sing a brief verse
From that, I really miss my. You know, I can't do it because I'm not actually black. I think I got
Hang
you
on.
on
Not
this.
yet.
Right. Oh, he's doing it.
He's gonna look up all the.
This
He's
is
looking up
serious.
hentai right now.
He's looking at Yahweh. Okay. So
How to big
Is
boob.
that how you pronounce it?
Yahweh. I don't know. I'm still
Yahweh?
I still don't know.
Of course, Matt
Yahweh.
knows how to pronounce it.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
Yahweh, true to Kaiser.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking up the lyrics.
Yahweh, true to Kaiser. Fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Oh, this
Can't
is
believe.
this is so epic.
Is it?
Yeah, my internet isn't working. It won't pull up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so glad.
That's kinda
I'm so
based.
glad I'm on data right now.
Yeah, you should
But
be.
anyway, I'll just close it out. I really miss my nigga. So, in
Yeah.
monotone.
Do it. And that's how we're gonna end the episode. So hit it up. Go. No, anytime. I'm waiting on you.
No, I just did it.
That was it? That was
Yeah.
weak. I really miss my nigga. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm dark enough. Look at
No,
this. Look off to the side. Off the side. You see
well,
that?
you have an N-word pass.
See
so,
this? Do you see this?
Yeah.
The white light is blinding, but I'm still dark. So, anyways, that's it for this week's episode of The Altar.
Gentlemen, it's been a
Gentlemen.
pleasure.
Yeah, been
And
good. Been good.
this was the worst idea I've ever had. I'm already regretting it.
My wife just texted me
Good.
really loud. Yeah, that's what the N-word does to some people.
Mhm.
So,
Really wakes up the
Can't say
crackers
that
out.
shit quietly.
have a good one, guys.